Here's your Storm Track 7 forecast.
Good afternoon, I'm Storm Track 7 meteorologist Joshua Franson, and we've had the same weather over the past few days, and it's going to continue today. Saw some rain during the morning hours, and that clears on out. A little dry patch, and then overnight, more rain, and that's what's in the forecast for today. We'll start with the winds, because we're also going to be warm today, much like yesterday. Mainly out of the south and southwest, we'll expect those winds to be a little bit breezy, about 5 to 15 miles an hour. Not terribly strong, but helps us warm up. And then into the evening, they become very light before eventually ramping up again tomorrow. Now, in terms of sky conditions, pretty much the similar deal. We'll see partly to mostly cloudy conditions, a little bit more cloudy in the late afternoon as we continue to warm on up. And then as we head into the evening, we'll start to see some isolated showers and storms pop up. And then overnight tonight, after midnight, we'll see those scattered showers and storms move on through across our area, especially northern areas. That seems to be where more of the rain is expected to be. Now, throughout the morning hours tomorrow, most of those will move on out, maybe a lingering shower or storm behind that, and throughout the day tomorrow before more scattered rainfall moves through during the evening hours, and of course overnight tomorrow night. Possibly could have some locally heavier rainfall rates as well with some of those more intense embedded portions of that system. But in terms of flooding potential for tonight, not really expecting too much, and this is for flash flooding potential. Water can still pool on the roads and pool on really saturated surfaces, but for tonight, only a marginal risk out to our west and for parts of Tama. But a little bit into the day tomorrow, you see that marginal risk get expanded over our area. So if you're seeing any water on the roads, remember, turn around, don't drown. Don't drive into any water because it can really cause you to lose control of your car. It can pick up your car, but just avoid any flooded spots if necessary. Now, for today, temperatures on the pleasant side, upper 60s to upper 70s, areas southward remaining warmer. We'll start to see those showers and storms pop up a little bit later in the afternoon into the evening, and then they become a little bit more scattered tonight. Temperatures in the upper 40s to about the mid 50s, I'll say, and we'll be on that mild side. Winds will also be pretty light out of the northeast. Tomorrow, temperatures a little bit cooler to the north in the lower 60s, and then down south a little bit warmer into the upper 70s, getting close to 80 in Washington and Iowa City. Winds will be out of the east as those isolated showers and storms move on through. Overall rain through Friday around areas out west. We're expecting a little bit more, mainly north and west, around 1 to 1.5 inches of rain, maybe some locally higher amounts. That's where we're expecting some of the storms to be tonight. And then into the eastern portions of our area, around 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch. So it seems like everybody's going to receive a little bit more rain. That should definitely help our drought, especially with the rain over the past few days. Now throughout the week, notice on Friday we actually get a little bit cooler due to those northerly winds, and same deal Saturday, hanging in the 60s. Those are actually going to be the days where we'll have a little bit of an extended period of dry weather. We'll start the day off Friday with rain, but then Saturday looks to be the best day, completely dry and partly cloudy. Then the rain returns Monday as those southerlies kick back in as they bring in a lot of moisture. And keep in mind, for Monday, there is a level 2 severe weather risk as of now across our area. In fact, across the entire state. This is still several days out, and well, we could see the shift around a little bit, and we'll know more details as we get more data in. But as of now, just make sure you're staying sky aware and planning ahead in case there is severe weather to move through on Monday. Here's your city-by-city forecast, though. Notice Friday's rain chances, just standard rain and around 40%. That is because we expect the rain to actually begin to stop Friday, mainly throughout the morning and afternoon. Temperatures cooler. Then Saturday's your dry day with partly cloudy conditions. Isolated storms return Sunday, also a little bit windy out of the south. Yellow alert day Monday for that chance at severe weather. Temperatures also getting into the 80s. It'll be quite warm. Warm weather continues into Tuesday before a cool off and dry day on Wednesday, and then maybe a shot at isolated storms to kick off May.